Well, welcome back, Canterbury, to Canterbury Live. And yes, as promised, we have a beautiful new set. What do you think? Glenn's just smiling away there. We'll get to Glenn in a minute, Festival Director for Buskers International. And it is looking pretty fantastic, I must say. And big thanks to Diane Astle, who has furnished and so forth. And we've also had Sam that's in-house here that's come up with the beautiful new titles and the gorgeous logos and all those bits and pieces. So thanks to the team. Well, I hope you had a great weekend. I hope you had a great Christmas. We were down in Twizel for some rowing. Yeah, it didn't really happen. The old white cap started in Twizel also, but it was a lovely journey down there. And bit biased, can you see the nails St Andrews stack? Yeah, it might be just a little bit of a biased mum, but hey, why not? Now, coming up on today's show, spray tanning. Now, if you haven't been out there, because apparently you shouldn't be out in the sun for too long, you might have embraced spray tanning. But I tell you what, there can be the good, the bad, and the very ugly. So we'll be talking to Anna Harding, who's a beautician, giving us some tips on what to do and what not to do. Keeping well for the year, Mark from Stable Pharmacy is here to give us some great advice on how to keep focused and centred. And Hands Craft, Sarah is here covering books to all those parents. It's that thing you loathe. I want this and I want this. She's got some great tips on how you can do it, some creative tips. But first up, as promised, of course, Buskers Festival is well underway. It is a fantastic time for you and the family. Of course, there is the R18 ones, but we'll talk a bit about that. But here's a little clip. We were out on Friday roving and see what we found. Now, minus a moulet, I may say, is Glenn Pickering, Director of the Buskers Festival. It is looking great, and you've had the most amazing weather.
I know, it's been incredible, and it's supposed to be great for the rest of the week as well.
Yeah, it's so balmy. And just, a little clip there, we've got Arizona Jones, yep. Maybe a little take on the old master with the whip,
yep.
And the Mullet Man, but that's only a little taste of what we can experience for the festival, isn't it?
Yeah, it's great. We've got 41 acts across the whole festival, so we cover both the daytime and the nighttime. Everything's centred in Hagley Park this year. We move into Market Square a little bit as well, so back into the city. Around the Botanical Gardens, then of course the nighttime shows.
Yeah, the nighttime shows, and they've proven to be quite popular, haven't they?
Yeah, they're doing very well. We've got, we had sold out shows over the weekend, and a lot of our allocations online have sold out as well, so we're releasing more and more tickets as we go, and yeah, people are loving it. Yeah,
it's a burlesque, is it, at the Christ College,
Christ
isn't
College.
it? Yes, and there, and you have had burlesque in previous years, but this, you've taken up another degree, haven't you, really?
Yeah, it's so the burlesque used to be in the Big Top, and we've moved it to Christ College. It's a really great venue for it. People are quite close, and this year's lineup is fantastic. We've got the #1 burlesque performer in the world, Roxy Delight, here this year.
Exciting.
So, yeah, she's pretty incredible. And we've got the English Gents who have were performed as part of the Royal Variety Gala, and they are. You have to see them, they are spectacular.
Yeah, they've had some wonderful reviews.
Yeah.
And comedy, that's one part I love about the Buskers Festival, is the comedy, and that is being held in Machina at the Christchurch Casino, is that right?
Yeah, so we've got a really great lineup, all international artists, 2 from Australia, 2 from the UK. They're in the kind of mid stages of their career, so they're kind of just about to kind of become big, and that's something we like to look at as well as part of the festival. We like to get them before they become the next big thing, and we can say, hey, this is where they've come from. We were part of that.
It's a great platform, isn't it, really?
Yeah.
Isn't it? Ursula?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's just sensational if you watch 7 Days. I mean, she's fantastic,
yeah,
isn't she?
Yeah.
You just look at her and you smile. Isn't it wonderful?
She's brilliant, and she's a fantastic person. She is, this is what we love about people like Ursula and that coming to the festival. They not only do a wonderful job of entertaining people in Christchurch, but they make us have a good time as well. They entertain us back at the house. They're wonderful people, and they do lots of wonderful things in the city while they're here. Yeah,
that's right. They're great ambassadors, aren't they, really, for the festival? Is it tricky getting these acts back again and actually looking for that great talent, as you said? It is like a platform.
It's not tricky getting them here. Getting them here is really easy. We are regarded as one of the best festivals in the world. So getting them to New Zealand isn't difficult. Getting them here within their schedules can be difficult because a lot of them they're all international performers. They have, they're booked up kind of 2 years in advance, so we need to get in there and really make sure that we're part of that. And it's also trying to work out the balance. So obviously we don't want to have them here kind of 3 years in a row, because I mean, if you're going to go 3 years in a row, you're going to see them. And so we want to kind of get a good balance and try and find that fresh new talent. They're always working on new material, so we're talking with them, seeing where they're at with that and saying, okay, so if you're going to be that in 2 years' time, do you want to come back then?
So there really is strategics behind it, isn't there? Strategies.
Absolutely, yeah.
Planning.
I spend probably about 2 months of the year overseas going and looking at shows and finding new work and talent. And so we try and handpick and craft the festival, when we've started doing that already.
Okay, there's a couple of weeks left of the school holidays, so the kiddies are out and about. What do you suggest for them, families, that are taking their children out?
So we have a dedicated kids pitch, which is in the Botanical Gardens. That runs from 11 a.m. till 3 p.m. Basically, that's that. If you're going to take your family, and the kids are, I'd say, anywhere between 3 and 8, that's the perfect pitch to take them to, because it's really family friendly. There's lots of shade. It's we have Bjorn the Dragon Man. We have Super Sam. We have a magician. So it's a really fun lineup. For some of the slightly older kids, they can bring them to Buskers Park. So that's the main Hagley Park, and we've got the 2 stages there, the comedy stage and the LMP stage. And yeah, they'll see everything, the unicycling, the juggling, hula hooping, acrobatics. Yeah. And they love it. And you can get really up close and enjoy them.
Okay, let's talk about specifics then, how long the festival goes for and how we can buy tickets.
Sure, so the festival started on the 15th, so last Thursday. It runs right through to Sunday, and the park is open till Sunday. On Sunday we have our final show, which is the Buskers Best Bits. The night shows...
That'll be tricky.
No, there's lots of...
down the best bits down to one show.
Yeah, no, they're all coming up to us saying, can I be part of the best bits? And we're like, yeah, okay. Yeah, so we're inundated.
Yeah, I bet.
And then all the night shows, they obviously run throughout the week as well. So we have a show starting from 5 o'clock right through to the release that starts at 10:30. Right,
and we just can go onto the Buskers Festival website, find information how we can get tickets.
Absolutely, dub.
Hey, well done to you and your team. As you said,
cheers.
You've got a great team behind you, and we look forward to seeing more of these acts this week. So don't forget, it's a great website, very informative. Well done to you, Glenn.
Thank you.
Enjoy that break on Monday.
Cheers.
After it's all gone. Hey, stay with us after the break. Old friend Mark from Stable Pharmacy is here. Well, New Year's resolutions are something you may think about or may do, and you may not as well. But Mark is here to inspire us, aren't you, Mark?
I am.
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year. I know it's mid-January, although if you're Asian, of course, it's the New Year's still to come.
Yeah, exactly.
So we're
Very
still in
cool.
the year of the horse, and it's about to be year of the goat or sheep.
It doesn't sound as flash, does it? Year of the goat.
So a lot of people last year actually had a really tough year. And when you reflect over what's occurred over the last 12 months, there have been some really traumatic events. But I think perhaps what I wanted to talk to people about is what's going to happen in your new year. And I'm great for goal setting. I'm all about setting up, writing out my goals, business goals, personal goals, health goals, personal goals, family goals. And obviously at Stay Well Pharmacy, we specialise in helping people live well so they can stay well. And a new initiative actually that the health department is producing is the Plan, which this is actually helping people think about what are they going to do when they go to the doctor next time. So actually write down, what do you want to talk to the doctor about? What's important to you this year? When I go to the pharmacy, what am I going to talk to the pharmacist about? And what do I need to know about my health, or the questions, so that when I go there, I'm well prepared. The other thing too is that this year, when you're making your health goals, you know, maybe you're sick and tired of being sick and tired. Maybe it's about you're in pain, you're sick of being in pain, the doctor's told you that there's nothing else you can take, but actually there's usually some other options available to you. Perhaps you've got that travel goal, so maybe you want to go somewhere overseas. So have you got compression socks? Have you planned to make sure that when you arrive at your destination you're in your best condition and that you're not risking getting those vein issues or
well, let's
those
talk
clots.
about the compression socks. I mean, they really have taken off, haven't they?
They have. I wear them every
Not literally taken off, but you can take them off after you get there.
I wear them every day, actually,
Right.
because they stop my feet from aching. So if you're standing all day, you're a teacher or a nurse or you know, a caregiver, somebody that you're standing all day, or you travel regularly, it's 20 minutes in a plane and you're in complete venous failure. So even tripping up to Auckland, and veins aren't elastic. So once they stretch, they don't go back. And but you do need to be measured for those, you do need to make an appointment, and it may be that you just need a travel sock, but it might be something you need to be looking at. Who do you know that's got swollen ankles and swollen legs and needs to look after their health? So, you know, but you'll need to make an appointment, come and get measured properly for those.
Okay, that's cool. And we've got some, I see I'm the girly girl, I've spotted the purple
Oh,
bottle in there, but
yeah, my brand new product, that's the Poly Pill. It's from Jardine Pharmaceuticals. We're the only people in New Zealand to have that, and it's actually a painkiller. There's one for joints, and there's another one for heart to help normalise blood pressure and blood cholesterol.
Okay.
It's an extract of oak, and it's brand new to the market. So come in and talk to us about whether that's right for you. Next to that too, you'll see the immune support. So the travel spray there, that's again if you're travelling. A lot of people getting that recirculated air when they're in the airline cabin. So that's got colostrum. It's a 75 ml, so it's fine to take on board.
Okay.
And you just spray, but it's also ideal for people that are around children or around unwell people, maybe rest homes, hospitals. And it sprays and covers your throat and your mouth with antibodies.
So it would be good for if you're in the medical profession, like a nurse or
Absolutely.
a caregiver.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And so these are the kinds of things, but maybe, you know, you want to lose some weight. I mean, people are always about losing weight. So we have a System Slim clinic. What's the biggest problem with diets?
Well, fad, I guess you get sick of them, don't you?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, so System Slim's actually not a diet program. It's a weight management program. We use real food, not bars and shakes. So we actually teach people how to eat properly. And the great thing with that is that you can get to your goal weight and then continue on it. So you don't need to be paying us on an ongoing rate, or we've actually re-educated you on how to.
So it's a lifestyle change then.
Correct, correct. We've also got, we help people with their medication. So if you're having trouble, if you're on too many pills already and you want to have those organised, we can develop those in a Medico organiser for you. But of course, being a naturopathic pharmacist, I also can help you review your medication. Maybe there's some natural things we can use. Maybe there's some medicines you've been on for a while that we need to try and reorganise. We'll try and get you off them.
Yeah, it's great. And that's as simple as that. It's just going in and talking with Mark, making your time and the team, because he's got a great team behind him as well. And this could be your year, 2015, to get a better you and stay well.
Absolutely.
Hey, stay with us after the break. We'll find out some tips about covering those school books and about spray tans, the good, the bad and the ugly. I'm getting told off by Sarah because I'm reading her to-do list. It's in her covered book. Jeez.
I don't know
You've
what's
got a long
in there.
list in there, love. Little black book. It's actually a coloured book. Hey, Happy New Year.
And to you.
Yeah.
Nice to be back.
Hey, I know, it's cool to have you here. And very apt, talking about, because those horrid books, if you've got children that are, I think it stops about intermediate, we did with my boys anyway, primary school, I want my books covered.
Yeah.
What a nightmare.
I loved doing it at school though. It was part
Cool.
of the
I'll
whole
drop
setting up
off
for the
them.
year.
Try and get them done. Thanks. So let's talk about it, because there's some really funky designs you've got here.
Now these are vintage. These are back what I did when I was at school, and actually when I dug them out in the weekend because I knew I had them in a box somewhere.
So these are yours?
These are mine. So
Oh,
this is my
this will be a giggle.
fifth form sewing book.
Wow. What is that?
So it's a hoot. It's really good to. I've just kept a few.
Oh, good on you.
But they were just, you know, back in the day we used newsprint and
Yes.
brown paper because they were cheap.
Yeah.
And then you just collaged with.
Great. We'll get that there for For Hayden, yep. Cool. That is really cool. And that's like the old Butterick.
It was, out of old pattern books.
like that.
I mean, that was my science book. Everything had sort of fashion on it because I was really into sewing and fashion.
Just quietly, Sarah, there's actually nothing in it, love.
I know, well,
you didn't do much, did you?
No.
No, okay.
Science wasn't my strong point.
Okay, you've got one in front of you now, a notebook, the old 3B1.
Well, 3B1, yes. Now, you can be as creative as you like with these. Fabric is brilliant for covering books because it's actually quite durable.
Okay.
All the ones I've done with paper, I have actually covered in clear Duracell as well, just to make it stronger.
Right.
And I wouldn't recommend varnishing over the top of something or using glue to seal things because when it's in your bag and your bag heats up, they'll all stick together.
Yeah, right, okay.
But it's just...
It'd be easier fabric, wouldn't it?
Fabric's great fun.
Because, the cover seal, the worst thing is the bubbles.
Yeah. There's a trick to that. There is a trick to that.
Okay.
And I remember I was watching TV, I think, last year, and they had this lady who was an expert, and she said, oh, you just plonk it down, and it's just like that. And you can see all the creases.
Yeah.
So when you are covering a book, if you are covering the whole thing, it's a matter of just actually putting your book down, working on half of it at a time.
Okay.
And actually sort of peeling the paper, backing off, and just easing it down.
Right.
And not putting too much pressure on because then you can actually flip it over and you can actually ease out those air
hello,
bubbles.
Kitty. That's very flash. But you need the time though, don't you? You shouldn't be doing it as a last
Shouldn't do it
jobby.
in a rush. No.
Okay.
No.
Not the night before the kids start back at school.
No.
Yeah, okay. There you go.
And you were saying you can get pre-cut ones in the Duracell.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Duracell, this gives me the heebie-jeebies. But anyway, I love the fabric idea. I think that's
The other
pretty
thing is
cool.
you can do it in strips of paper.
Yep.
You can do it patchwork.
Yep.
You can just cut out, like I've got running magazines and craft magazines. You can cut out inspirational things or exercises and you can have those on the top of your book. And you can just work in small bits, which is much easier for people to cope with quite often than a big bit.
Yeah, and you can print off the internet as well,
Yep.
like coloured pictures, couldn't you?
Yeah.
If your child's into
Yeah.
like Minecraft or whatever.
Or they
print
can
those off.
stamp their own. You know, there's endless possibilities these days, and it just seems a shame that people just go for really basic, quick, because that's all they've got time to do. But most kids love to sit down and have a try at doing this sort of thing.
And they're with them for quite a while, these books. You want them to be cool. And they get mixed up at school, don't they?
Yeah.
So I want them to get
and
those
some of us
stuff.
keep them forever.
I'm actually just quietly going to have a wee perv in this later on after.
I love
for
looking
that.
through it because that was sewing back before I did fashion and things, and it was A+, and I was like,
Yeah,
oh, that's my
it's
little...
a bit thicker, love, than your science one, just quietly. There's there's dust running through that one there. And the glue will be the trick though, isn't it? A good glue.
Yeah, PVA. PVA's fine.
Love PVA.
We know you love glue, full stop.
Gee,
Now, it's a matter of not having too much paper in your corners.
Right.
That's one of the big tricks is people don't cut away their corners. So with this, we've cut away an angle, just so that you can actually...
Okay, great.
And
Show us one, love, and then I've got to run away and get a spray tan. Not literally on camera. That'd be a bit
much
shocking.
better. So you're basically gluing around the edge.
Right.
And like that.
Wow.
And then you do the other side, work bottom, and then fold
It's preparation
your
though,
sides in.
isn't it?
It is.
Sarah?
Preparation, patience,
Perseverance.
perseverance,
Wow.
and letting your kids do it as well.
See, that's where I'm Virgo.
Oh, you're a
And,
control freak?
I'm a little bit particular, and I'll be like, I'll just do it. Yeah. Anyway, thank you for showing your
That's
book. I
all
might
right.
just pinch this and have a read of it later. I'll take it with me. I'm going to pop over now and find out spray tans. See you next time, lovely.
Alrighty.
Okay, take
See ya.
care. I'll drop the kids' books off to you.
Regardez-moi, le look était social. Regardez-moi, c'est comme de voguer.
Good old live telly. Have I missed it? Well, I have actually, but I'm actually without my Douglas in my ear at the moment, so good luck, Doug. Anna is just amazing. Why is she amazing? Because she does my nails. And you know, she comes up with these creative ideas. How are you, lovely?
I'm good. How are you?
Cool. Yeah, I'm cool. But today we're talking about spray tans. Now, I
Yeah.
don't get spray tans. I've got
You
a bit
don't
of that.
need- you don't
well,
need
I've got the internal spray tan, thanks to Dad.
You're lucky.
Yeah, I know, it's pretty cool, isn't it? But it is very popular now, isn't
It
it?
absolutely is. It's far more common now, especially at this time of the year, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And people feel good, don't they, when they get a spray tan, don't
Yeah,
they?
you do. I mean, I spray tan a lot. I'm naturally very pale.
No.
And I don't like going out in the sun because I just, you know, I just get burnt and then I kind of peel and then go back a bit freckly and pale again.
Like a lobster.
Yeah. So spray tanning is the best option for someone like me because, yeah, it's what I use is 100% certified organic, and it makes me feel more, you know, a bit more flawless, bit thinner.
And people don't,
yeah.
people don't realise though also when they look online, like celebrities and things like that, they go, oh, they're just like perfect tan. Well, it's not real though.
No,
That's the
absolutely
thing.
not. No, and yeah, 90% of those celebrities will be having personal spray tanners.
Yeah, well, let's have a look. We've actually got some images of some shockers that we'll have a look at. Like,
Orange.
That is orange. It's Oompa Loompa, isn't it?
Very much so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just accentuates everything. So this young lady, is that Geordie Shore?
Yes, she's known for
Jersey
that.
Shore?
Jersey Shore, yep.
Sookie. Is it Sookie?
Snooki.
Sookie? Sookie?
Snooki,
Yeah,
yes.
Snooki, whatever. She's very Oompa.
Yeah, yeah. And it's,
I'm shocked at Rachel Hunter.
yeah, that's bad.
That's bad for her.
That is bad.
Normally she's really great. But we have some goodies as well. Oh, whoa, hello. That ain't a goodie.
Wow, that's not a
That
goodie.
literally is Oompa. My goodness. Yeah, so
Yeah.
subtle is the way, isn't it?
Absolutely. You've got to go with what your hair colour is as well. If you're blonde, obviously I wouldn't want to go too brown. If you've got darker hair, you'd suit to go quite brown. But yeah, see, that's really nice.
That is just gorgeous.
Yeah, but you
Sun-kissed, isn't it?
can't go too dark. Some people have a thing called tanorexia, I like to call it. And they're like quite obsessed with, you know,
Oh,
getting
really?
as brown as they can.
Oh my goodness. Hey, let's talk about your products you've got here.
Yeah.
Because you do the spray tans, but you can purchase to get a gradual tan. Is that right?
Yes.
Or-
Yeah, so there is quite a few retail products in the range. So this is the actual spray tan itself. So there's three spray options: a weekend in Bondi, a week in Fiji, and a month in Maui, and that's light, medium,
That's
dark.
cool.
So they're cool names. There's a instant self tan, and then there's a gradual tan, which is my favourite product. I use this. So
And if you want us to hold it there, sweetie, and then Hayden's going to get that one for you.
Yep.
Yep, cool. Excellent.
So it's a gradual tan, so you can use it every day and you'll gradually get browner and browner. If you've had a spray tan, you can also use it and it'll extend your tan.
Ah.
So it's a, yeah.
So it's quite handy if you get a spray like for the holidays, and obviously you can't
Exactly.
just pop back and get a bit of a top up.
No, exactly. And that's exactly who the target, you know, I always tell people who are going on holiday
Yeah.
that this is the option for them.
Okay, we've got about a minute to go. So I just want to, you've got one of these to give away
Yes,
to one of
I
our
want to
viewers.
give away one of these.
Yeah.
And also a spray tan with it.
Oh my goodness.
Now, the only thing is I am out in North Canterbury, so you'd have to have a wee drive out.
Well, it's a nice drive out to Canterbury,
It is.
at
It's
a wood end.
beautiful drive. You do it.
I do it quite regularly, lovely.
Yes. So, yeah, so you'd get a spray tan and this to go with it. So
Cool. Yep, that's cool. We'll put it on our Facebook page, or you can call through to Marianne on 3777 033. Hey, thanks, Anna. That's been
okay.
very, very cool.
Thanks.
Spray tan is definitely a way to go. I look forward to what we're going to talk about next time
Yes.
in the whole beauty world. Thanks for joining us.
Thank
Did quite
you.
well, didn't you? She was nervous. Nothing to be nervous about. It's all good. I'm going free now. Hey, thank you so much for joining me today. It's been a fantastic first show. See you all tomorrow. Take care.